Morning, everyone. Okay, still healing up from all my dermatology stuff that I had done, but I'm going to do a super quick, it's a super hot, muggy day out, so I'm going to do a really quick look for you today, and I am going to put on first my primer that goes on my face. Younique has an amazing primer. And so there's also one that I use if I run out of the Younique or it's not available, that I use from Sephora. So you can ask me that, but I do love Younique's. It's my favorite one. So anyway, just a little bit of primer just because it's so hot and steamy out. I'm not going to do a lot today, but I do kind of want to not look like I have something that someone can catch if I run somewhere. So anyway, I'm just going to color correct a few of these little areas. Nothing major. I always color correct under my eye and in the corner here because it's very purple. So I'm just going to do that super fast and go in, kind of pat it in. I'm going to use a powder foundation before. I am not a huge fan of powder foundations in general. I do like the one that we have from Younique, but I don't know why, it's just never my go-to. I like the way that the liquid foundation feels, but I've talked to several people who do not like a liquid foundation. So I'm going to show you it's a very light to medium coverage, and I'm going to put that on today just to cover things up a little bit. You may want to put a little bit of sunscreen on. I have a setting spray that has a sunscreen in it that I sometimes use. So I'm just going to take this, I believe it is Giggly. It's a nice little soft pink, if you can see the color there. And I know I have a lot of people who are not I'm sorry, I can't talk right now while I'm working, eyeshadow wearers. So those of you who are not, skip this step. Those of you who are, this is going to be super simple. Went in with that Giggly, and then I'm going to take my little brush, just make sure it's dry, kind of pat it a little bit. And if I want that little bit of lift, I will put something in the corner right here. I did not curl my lashes today. Excuse me, I got something in my eye. My husband would say, "It's your finger." Oh, my Lord. So anyway, I'm going to start with the powder foundation. I'm hoping it matches. This was my wintertime one. It is organza. What's really cool about this case is, see that little sponge? It's like when you close it, look at that, how it goes back in. And you can take that sponge out if you are somewhere and need to touch up. But when I'm going in with my full face foundation, I'm going to just swirl my brush a little bit, maybe pat it. Shake it off, and then you're gonna swirl it on. See, I am more of a full coverage girl. So I should have done one side and not the other. My apologies, but you'll still be able to tell. So nice little, excuse me, runny nose yet this morning. Drinking my coffee. You can definitely notice the color correction right away. And I must be doing a good job staying out of the sun or wearing my sunscreen, because I can tell that this is matching pretty well, and normally it would not. All right, so that is totally it for your foundation. Again, that is our powdered foundation. And it is really awesome. Ladies, I'm going to line my lips just a hair, just like a hair. Because even if I put on just a really, which I'm going to, a really light kind of protectant over my lips, and it has a tiny bit of color, everything tends to bleed. It's just, it is what it is. And like I've always told you guys, embrace what you have, do what you need to do. It's all about you. Take any of these steps that you want and use them, and throw out any you don't. And if you don't like what I do, do what you do, right? Okay, so then I am going to, because I'm not doing much with my shadow, I'm just going to do a little bit of liner so my eyes look a little bit awake. I'm going to do the corners. And I'm going to use the Quadra because with the Quadra, I get the primer and the serum and the tubing technology and the mascara all in one. So if you can see just a tiny bit, and like I've always told you guys, I like it not quite so harsh. So I just go in with a little brush and kind of blend it up into my lash. Right down in here. Ooh, this brush is a little bit, I need to find my Younique brush. This one's a little hard. Doesn't feel as friendly as the one I have. Oh, here's the one from Younique. So this is the Younique brush. Our brushes are great. I know they're a little bit pricey, but they will last you like forever. All you do is wash them with a little, well, there is a brush cleaner, but I like to literally wash them with Dawn dishwashing soap. Shake them out. I do it all the time. And rotate some brushes. So anyway, just blending that in. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Quadra. And remember, there are two sides to the brush. I'm not going to build on the Quadra very much today. Because like I said, I'm going to sit with my grandbabies while my family comes together to build a little fence for one of my children. We always come as a pack. I will tell you, that's one thing I am so very, very proud of. And sometimes they might not want to do it, but they all stick together to pretty much help each other out. You know, they're siblings. They have their moments just like anybody else, right? And we have ours. There is no, it always looks perfect on, everything looks perfect on Facebook, but everybody has their moments and their stuff, but they're, you know, I like that people share what they're grateful for and their joy. If some people say like, oh, Facebook is just fake, people share their joy on there for the most part. How would we all feel if everybody put all their woes and negativity on there? I don't think we'd like it either. So that's my feeling on that thought. Maybe not fake, but just the good stuff. And if it is fake, it's your own problem, right? All right, so there you go. Just, this is the Quadra today with basically one coat, because if it would be more coats, I would let it dry just a little bit, not all the way with the Quadra, because when the Quadra dries completely, then it's hard to layer it. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit on the bottom lash. I may have hit down there. Okay, so we are done with the mascara. The only other thing, you can put on a little bit on your cheeks if you want. I am going to take this quick getaway. This stuff is our lip butter and literally is like butter. It literally, if you dipped your finger in butter and you were to rub it across your lips, that's exactly what it feels like. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Anyway, these little wrinkles always make me a little bit cray-cray, but it's all good. All right, before I go, ladies, I am going to take that same brush I used. I'm going to clean it off later, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of blush upward just to kind of lift my face. I shouldn't be so aggressive. I'm just trying to hurry here, so I should be dabbing. Gotta teach you ladies the correct way, even though sometimes, hey, like I said, we all, yeah, nobody's perfect, right? And if we were all perfect, what a boring world this would be. Okay, so for now, this is it. I'm gonna go sit with my grandkids while we build the fence. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy this video. Comment below. I hope you got a few little takeaways from it, and have a beautiful day. God bless you all. Bye for now.